The man was merely struck by an incense burner that flew towards him, but unexpectedly, he gained the ability to see through everything with X-ray vision. At that moment, the beautiful landlady happened to come out of the bathroom. This made the man, who had been single for many years, have a nosebleed. He quickly made an excuse to go downstairs and take out the trash. However, after throwing out the trash and covering the bin, he unexpectedly saw a broken porcelain item inside. He quickly pulled the bin open and realized it was exactly the same as what he had just seen. At first, he thought it was just his imagination, so he opened it again, only to discover that there was a seal hidden inside the porcelain, even with the price of the seal. This made him very happy, so he took the porcelain, smashed it on the ground, and retrieved the seal. He didn't understand why he suddenly had X-ray vision. However, before he could think it through, a force pulled him into another space. It turned out that the incense burner that had struck him was not ordinary. It had the power to absorb everything and repair tools. Now, it had recognized the man as its master, so it granted him the skill to see through all things in the world. After understanding the situation, he went to a pawn shop to sell the seal. The owner only took one look and immediately concluded that the seal was an antique, offering him $1.6 million. Just like that, the man became a millionaire. The incense burner had another function, repairing tools. The man had received a jade pendant from the landlady, which had some flaws but was still worth $100,000. So, he used the incense burner to repair the pendant. To his surprise, the value of the pendant doubled to $200,000. He was thrilled and decided to quit his $3,000 a month job at the antique store. However, the boss refused to pay him his salary, claiming that he hadn't completed a full month. At that moment, the boss noticed the jade pendant was extraordinary. His attitude immediately changed, and he offered to buy it at a high price. But unexpectedly, as soon as he took the pendant from the man, he switched it with a fake one. The boss then claimed that the pendant was only worth $20. But none of this fooled the man. He immediately realized the pendant was fake and knew that the boss had been in the antique forgery business. So, he shouted that he was going to expose the truth about the boss's shop. Soon, more than 10 passers-by gathered at the antique shop. The man picked up a porcelain item and stated that it was fake, only made 3 days ago. Then, he picked up another item and declared it to be a modern craft. He then announced that every single item in the antique store was fake. The boss was terrified and immediately tried to explain to the crowd that what the man was saying was untrue. He then threatened the man, saying that if he spoke again, the man would disappear from this world. However, the man was not afraid at all.